How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, Gayle King is butthurt. Who gives a fuck? You don't have absolutely no respect. None. You think you one of them. That's why I call you the enemy supporter. So it's all over in the news now, and Gayle King is being drugged, and there's some things she got to say. But before we get into what she has to say, Gayle King had a interview with Lisa Leslie, and you know she always going for the jugular, and want to bring up this alleged rape about Kobe Bryant. And you know, the enemy's woman, you know, been on this like flies on shit, and some of them say they don't even care, you know. And I know why Gayle and Oprah do what they do, but I'll say that for last. You know, I like to get to the juicy part of things, and we're going to hear Gayle bitch and moan.
I've been up reading the comments about the interview I did with Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant. And I know that if I had only seen the clip that you saw, I'd be extremely angry with me too. I am mortified, I'm embarrassed, and I am very angry. Unbeknownst to me, my network put up a clip from a very wide-ranging interview, totally taken out of context, and when you see it that way, it's very jarring. It's jarring to me. I didn't even know anything about it. I started getting calls. What the hell are you doing? Why did you say this? What is happening? I did not know what people are talking about. So I've been told, or I've been advised, to say nothing. Just let it go. People will drag you. People will troll you. It'll be over in a couple of days. But that's not good enough for me, because I really want people to understand what happened here and how I'm feeling about it. I reached out to Lisa because I know that she's a longtime friend of Kobe's, to talk about his legacy and their friendship. We had a really wide-ranging interview, talked about many things: his career, his passion, his sense of humor, the way he was mentoring other people, how he was starting his next chapter. It was wide-ranging. And yes, we talked about that court case, because that court case has also come up. And I wanted to get Lisa's take on it as a friend who knew him well, what she thought, where that should stand. And I thought it was very powerful when she looked me in the eye as a member of the media to say it's time for the media to leave it alone and to back off. During the course of the interview, I asked follow-up questions because I wanted to make sure that her position and perspective were very clear. And at the end, when she said it's time to leave it alone, as I said, I thought that was powerful. And I insisted that part be in the interview, because I thought that it put a nice button on that part of the conversation. When the interview aired, we got a great reaction to it. I talked to Lisa last night. I believe that Lisa was okay with the interview. And I felt really good about the interview. Really good about the interview. So for the network to take the most salacious part, when taken out of context, and put it up online for people who didn't see the whole interview, is very upsetting to me, and that's something I'm going to have to deal with them. And there will be a very intense discussion about that. I also want to say this. I have been with Kobe Bryant on many social occasions. He was very kind and very warm to me, and I felt that we had a friendly relationship. I too am mourning his loss, just like everybody else. I still am shocked by it. It's tragic and untimely, and the last thing I would want to do is disparage him at this particular time. And I hope people understand that. And that's why I'm taking this time to speak to you directly. I've never done one of these before. I've never done one of these before, but this was so important to me that I felt I had to say something. I don't want to sit up on a set and read a prepared remark. I wanted you to hear exactly where I'm coming from and how I'm feeling, and to let everybody know that no disrespect intended. And now I've got to go to work. I thank you for listening.
All right, Gayle King. So, you in your feelings. And see, what you done got is what we call, and you will continue to get it, Gayle, is a nigga moment. All you and Oprah do is drag black men. And you have the illusion that you are the one and the same because you're shoulder to shoulder with the enemy. And that shit that you talking about, that y'all gonna have this deep conversation about what they supposedly did to you, they gonna set your black ass straight. They gonna let you know you ain't nothing but a near nigga bitch to them. So all that shit, you don't got no power, Gayle. You have none absolutely at all. If you were a true friend, you wouldn't have never brought it up. You would have stayed on point and not do what Becky do. But see, you done been rubbing the shoulders with the enemy. And the enemy has gave you the illusion that you can do whatever you want to do. So you take on their ways, you have their talking points, and all those things that your black ass do. Now you feeling some kind of way. How do you think Kobe's family feel? This man and his daughter and all those other people that tragically got killed, they ain't even been buried yet, bitch. Somebody got to say it, my royal family. I'm sick of them. That's why I can't stand celebrity news. I rarely get in celebrity news, and y'all know this. But somebody got to say it. So it's better that it come out of a black woman's mouth, because it come out of a black man's mouth, and then the first thing we hear is black men is always bashing black women. Okay, well, I'm a black woman. I'm pulling rank up in this camp. I was on Santine's channel last night, and I said I have to admit I had some petty issues towards Kobe. But when that hit me, the way it hit me, and the last thought I had the day before he passed was him wondering how him and his wife were doing, I felt so bad. I said that's one of them type of passings that people ain't gonna heal from it. You just got to know when to shut up. All you had to do, Gayle, was celebrate him. But you want to do what the enemy do. Well, they going to set your ass straight when y'all had that meeting. Because ain't nothing going to change. The damage is done. So, we will damage you. We will drag you. You going to cry to your girlfriend, Oprah. Y'all don't come after none of these white men. None of them. You a fucking disgrace. So yeah, True Royal had to say it. I know y'all get tired of my mouth, but I'm going to always keep it raw. I'm going to always keep it real, and I'm going to always keep it core. I'm sick of people like this. That's one of the enemy's supporters. Lisa Leslie, you conducted yourself very classy. I don't know what it took for you to not like go there, but I understand your position, my queen. You know, Kobe was a friend of yours, and you honored him in the right fashion, and it was time to let it go. And I felt you on that. I heard that interview. It was very, very powerful. So I appreciate you, my queen. I'll leave it right there, my royal family. Render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.